Hey, dark banana between the chair and the keyboard, and here we are back, but on another game. Well, I guess the little music can tell you, but it's not Bangrim today. It's actually Project Sekai! Well, I say Project Sekai, but should I say the full title? Project Sekai Colorful Stage with Hatsune Miku? Let me actually cough. Don't know what I have, but I think I swallowed something that I wasn't meant to swallow. Could be dust, I don't know. But somehow my throat aches a bit. Anyway, so we are back on Puroseka. It's been a while actually. Well, actually, still less time than some other games that we already played. Well, for instance, the Japanese versions of any of the two games, you know, Bangrim or Project Sekai, but whatever. Anyway, guys, by the way, how are you today? Hope you're doing good. So, I'm not sure what to do though. There's something funny, which is the virtual show. But I'm not sure what we can do there. There's the cheerful show. Although the thing with the cheerful show is that it seems to be a team versus. And so if we are not in the same team, I think we cannot play together, which sucks a bit. So I'm confused. What do we do? Plus, the thing with the virtual world here is that it's pretty funny actually. It's 6 numbers, by the way. Jeez. How many rooms do you have? How many rooms do you have? Let me actually update the code. 648507. I don't know what we can do from there. Can we actually play together? Virtual shop. What do you sell? Sorry, what? Jeez. Oh. It's only paid gems! Help! Why? Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, but wait. No, those are happies. I was sure it would be, you know, there could be something, you know, more fancy, like a lab coat or something like that. But wait, you can pay with coins? Where do you get those coins, though? Where the heck do you get those coins? How many coins do I have? Where? Why? How? Oh, I can buy actions too! Yeah, because I was testing a bit before the stream, and look, I can do this. I can do this. Well, I guess anybody can. I can do this! Jeez, guys. This is the metaverse version Puroseka. That's interesting. It says, by the way, that the venue will open in 33 hours, which I don't know what's going to happen, but when it happens, I guess it's going to be something. And so let me explore a bit this world. Where am I? What am I doing? What is this? Okay. Can you run? You can actually also order your character RTS style. Which I'm going to do actually. I'm better at doing RTS commands than using a stick. Look at that, I can give orders. Oh wait, what? What? You can jump? What? Or is it because... Oh! This is a bouncy zone. That's incredible. Jeez, that's incredible. What's that? Oh, you can sit on the bench! What else can you do? Can you play on the seesaw? Please? Hey, Yay! You can! What? This game, it's becoming incredible. And you can jump. You can even jump from the seesaw. Help! But then how do you play songs from here? Can you play songs from here? Can you? Or can you not? By the way, my avatar is pretty vanilla, but what can I do? It's vanilla, but... Oh wait! Perfect. Perfection! Pancakey! Pancakey! Oh, yes. 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 Yes, 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 yes! I have pancakes, guys. What are you gonna do? I have pancakes on my avatar! What are you gonna do? So that's when you... Isn't it? There are some actions that actually loop forever. There are some that actually don't loop forever. And then I can invite friends or not, which is the interesting part. Wait, what? Was there a note playing? Oh. There's a piano. There's a piano in the plaza. Wait. So, this is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Incredible. Alright, but there seems to be nothing to do right now in this area. So I'm not sure what to do. Guess we can go back. That's actually interesting. That's actually very interesting. And so then I guess there's only a full show. Also a show. Can you not play multiplayer while there's this event? Or can I actually choose which kind of room I want to do? No, I cannot. Random match. Alright, that's interesting. Can I actually just choose a room without having to do the versus? Or is it only if I choose random match there? I'm so confused. But I guess I'm going to do a song in the meantime. If we had to keep the logic with what we have in the little virtual world, maybe I should play the song they were playing in the background. So that was King. Where are you, King? Yes, King. This was the one. Alright. I have the expert version. And I never full commode it. So I'm going to try. I can play in auto, by the way. But I'm not going to because I'm a player. I play the game. I don't let the game play itself. Oh, hello, Ray girl. How are you today? Hope you're doing good. Alright. I'm doing a little song because I'm confused as to what's happening on the multiplayer tab thingy. I have the feeling like we cannot actually play if we're not part of the same crew. Which I selected one randomly. Well, actually, you know, I prefer milk chocolate, so I picked milk chocolate. But the thing is, maybe I should have asked everybody beforehand what you guys choose. Well, chose. Because now there's a good chance that we cannot actually play together. And I should also have checked that actually Puroseka had an event where we can play together. But I didn't know! So how was I supposed to know? Yeah, well, okay. Should have checked, my bad. My big bag. I'm dead? Please don't tell me I'm going to die, please. I have a family! Or not. Kids to feed! That's totally... please. So close! So close! Is my game screen okay? It should be. Well, it's just cropped. Maybe I should actually do something about the crop. Let me do something about the crop. So... Jeez, failed. So let me just go to this scene so that I can edit everything in the background. Blah, 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 blah. So we are here. I need this. I need to unlock. I need to resize. Is my screen okay on stream? What? Should be? Yeah, connection issues are still a thing, I guess. True that the Puroseka is not the most stable game I've ever seen, but we can manage, I guess. Anyway. Something like that, I guess. Locks, it's not. Alright. Should be nice, I guess. Alright. So you're milk too, so I guess we can be part of the same team. Although... Alright, seems like it's a regular match, I guess. Is it? I'm not sure. That's a palindrome. If you read it from right to left or from left to right, it's going to be the same number. Isn't that wild? So then, nobody else is actually connected, by the way. Everybody's offline. Ah, guys. And I can. All right. So this is actually really a versus, a team versus, because I cannot actually start a song. So I guess we have to be 5, so that we have a full team, and then we have to be matched against another team. But 10 people means that there's twice the chances to actually get a disconnection from a player, which is going to be very interesting, I guess. With a bit of luck, we are not going to be stuck in a room where everybody is waiting for somebody that crashed. That would be the worst case scenario, I guess. I don't know. That's actually such a shame that they actually made it so that if you unlock the room, it stays unlocked forever. Don't think they fixed that. Otherwise, if they did, then I guess we can unlock the room. The worst case scenario, we can still, you know, just unlock, abandon the room, create a new room. No wonder they have some issues with the rooms creation. Well, the creation of rooms, you know. Sometimes they actually crash. But no wonder if people playing in between friends have to, you know, abandon the room, create a new room to be together. If they are less than 5, then that's why, I guess. Anyway, I guess we can go for a song, well, for a match, I guess. Do I unlock? Oh, I need to unlock. Make public. Yep. And then I know we won't be able to make it private again. But you know what? Whatever. Ready, set, go! Sorry, what? Alright, that's... Can we have stable people with us on a stable game? With a stable connection? With stable teams? Maybe that's too stable. Maybe it lacks some instability. Instability. I'm not even sure what I'm saying. Alright, 66739. Here we go. Make it public. And then we are going to get someone who is going to disconnect once again. Are we not? Alright. So you can re-roll the name of the team, I see. Interesting. No need to feel embarrassed. Well, I don't have a fully optimized team, guys. I'm counting on you guys to carry me to victory, okay? Let's do it. Let's do this. Can we get someone in the opposing team, please? Or is actually Black Chocolate team losing so much that everybody rage quit? That could be an explanation of why we don't get anybody. I saw that on the Black Chocolate team, when I was choosing, there was a little urgent tag on the team. So I guess they really don't have anybody, or almost nobody. And that's why we are still waiting, because everybody rage quit. Jeez. Nice! Nice. Good game, Puroseka. I don't know what to do. I don't know what we can do in this state. Although, you know... What is this, by the way? Like, if I go in a room... Well, there's nobody anyway. I saw that there is a piano in the plaza. So if I create a room, you know, let's try and have some fun however we can. And I guess I can do some songs. Cheers. I can do some songs in solo, I guess. That's also a possibility. That's not very, you know, multiplayer, you know. Worst case scenario, we can still go to Bang Dream. Ah! Yeah, that piano is not very easy to actually handle. Interesting thing is... well, I've already been there. Oh, hello! Do you actually... You can actually type real messages! That's incredible, actually. Jeez. I don't know what they are going to put in here, but this has to be something, right? This has to be something interesting. Ah! Maybe we could actually do a stream when they do have something to show. Clap and jump, clap and jump. And then sideways. Oh, you can actually open the chat. Ah. It's like having a stream inside the stream. It's interesting. Imagine when we can have more people in this area. That would be interesting. Then there's the bouncy castle. Doing, 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 doing. All right. You can play on the seesaw. You can go on the bench. I can, you know, do some nanpa. Wait, can I do some nanpa? And then I'm on the seesaw. That's just the most funny thing ever. There's a game inside the game. Give order. What is this? There's a balloon! Jeez, there's a ball there! What? I found a ball! Oh. Can you actually put the ball on the bouncy castle? On the bouncy zone? Is it then stuck? Yeah! That ball is a bit bugged somehow. Ah, can I? Oh ho! Oh ho! I'm a football player now. I'm a football player. Everybody, Everybody, get ready because I'm the best football player ever, I guess, somehow. Am I? Ah! Ah! Cannot control the ball, cannot control the ball. Ah! I'm so bad at this game. You can play a game in the game. That's crazy. Jeez, Rhaegar, look, there's a ball. Ah! There's a ball! Ah! The ball is a bit buggy though. Although when it's on the bouncing zone, it's even worse. Yeah! There's a literal playground in here. You have everything you need to play. Forget about the Dark Bananas playground. There's the Hatsune Miku playground now. Ah, the controls are maybe. Can you actually put the ball in the water? Can you actually put the ball in the water? And then if it happens, what happens to the ball? Is it going to be reset? Is it going to be... Oh. It cannot go in the water. It cannot. What if I go to the fountain? Wait. What do we have here? Oh! 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 That's so funny. Make me jump! Yes! Ah. Yeah, the physics is not very well made, but whatever. Hey, that's pretty funny. The game in the game. The game in the game. Ah! There's a limit to how many characters you can put in a sentence. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's no limit? There's no limit? Wait. Is it just me who doesn't... Well... And it's just me and I don't know how to write? Oh, there's a limitation. Yeah, there's a limitation to how many letters you can put in a message. Actually, that makes sense. Somehow it makes sense. Yeah, might be a typo. It's just I cannot write. I cannot write. But wait, is Puroseka going to become some kind of social network? And then maybe some are going to use it as a dating app? What? That would be the most funny thing ever. But what I can say is that there is a lot of potential for this area to become something very funny. There's a lot of potential. I have a way you can zoom on your character! What? Jeez. Oh no! You can de-zoom? How much? Oh, that's the limit. Jeez. That's as far as you go. And then you can do something like that. And yay! Ah, the sync is not yet. Well, actually, it would be crazy if you could actually just tap on someone to reproduce the movement. Oh wait, what? And you can DM? No way! What? Guys, I'm telling you! Puroseka is becoming a social network! It's becoming a social network! What? Wait a second. What? So then if I click somewhere else, I can also use my stamp! Yay! Jeez. Log, favorite, text. Yeah, there's a lot of potential for this little there's a lot of potential for this little area, you know? That's incredible. I'm actually very excited to see what it's going to do when it's actually open. Was it actually open once before? Or is it the first day it's going to be open? Well, it could also be that I never went in the area when I played the game, which makes sense. Because usually we don't go on a rhythm game to play a social game, you know? Jeez. That's incredible. What do we do though? Do we change game? Or do we try to compose a music on the piano? Ah! Game change? Yeah, I can. I guess I can. It's just that I'm going to have to change the title of the game on Twitch, which is not going to be a big deal, I guess. The thing is, what game do we play? What game can we play, actually? That's the question. I could go on Master Duel, by the way, now that I think about it. Although... Do you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Cheers. Plus, there's a new booster pack on the game. Because currently we cannot play multiplayer on Puroseka. That's actually pretty dumb. What is this? Oh, you can see what the... Oh, hello, Newt. How are you today? Hope you're doing good. And no problem if you have to go. If it's always most appreciated if you just say hey. Today we are actually, well, I was planning on playing some Puroseka, but due to the fact that you are forced to play the multiplayer, well, not the team versus. Well, there's nothing much we can do because the other team is actually rage quitting the competition. So what can I do? There's no opposing team. There's no match. And if there's no match, there's no way to play the game. But there's this little area which is pretty funny actually. And you can do something like that. It's actually very funny. I don't know what game we could play. Guess we could... Bang Dream, the next event starts tomorrow. And we been doing a lot of Bang Dream lately, so maybe we can change. The idea was to change game for a bit. Master Duel, the thing is, it's a two-player game. Two players game. But there's a new booster pack. Virtual Simulator if you have played before? No, wait. What is this? Is it something on Steam? So, I guess the other option that was voted, the other option that was voted on Discord was D. The answer D. Because yeah, so we could go with that. We could go with answer D. But what do I have as an answer D that could be funny to do? Hey, actually, we could play a visual novel. 2 hours of visual novel. Well, now 1 hour. We've been fooling around for almost half an hour, a bit more. Jeez, time flies. Time sure flies. In terms of of visual novels, I have Clanad Side Stories. Although I've already played those two visual novels. I know what happens. Plus, I also watched the anime. I have The Fruit of Grisaya. Don't know how to pronounce that. And I also have the Phantom Trigger spin-off of Grisaya. I also have actually the prequel and the sequel, I think, for Grisaya. Do I not? Pretty sure I had it. Yeah, the Labyrinth of Grisaya, which is the prequel, and the Leisure of Grisaya. Is it a sequel? This seems to be a sequel. So yeah, I have Grisaya sequel, prequel. Oh, hello Kamishiro! How are you today? Hope you're doing good. Currently on Project Sekai, it's a bit of a dead game due to the fact that they kind of locked the multiplayer mode. Because they force you to play the team matches. And Team Milk Chocolate seems to be winning, but in a crushing way, and Team Black Chocolate seems to be idle. So currently, Raygirl and I are just fooling around in this area, which is the virtual show zone. And so yeah, there's not a lot to do on Puroseka for today, at least. But there's this, and you can do that. You are king. At the very least, you can do that. The thing is, the area really opens, the venue opens in 32 hours, 33 hours. And so I was thinking, what kind of game could I play? I could play a game from my Steam library. Although I'm not sure what game you would want to see, guys. So I guess we could do a little poll. Now I can do polls, right? Right? Okay, I'm going to narrow it down. I'm going to still keep the rhythm game. That's going to be Bang Dream, I guess. What do I have? RTS? I'm going to make some. I'm going to go a bit broader. For rhythm game, I guess we only we have actually D40J, so I'm going to still keep it open. So strategy, card game. What can I think of? Alright, I don't have enough characters. Alright. I'm going to put a poll. 3 minutes. Yeah, the thing is, I've never played D40J on stream. Alright, I'm going to send a poll, and you guys can actually vote. Yeah. Even though I guess... anyway, it's going to be a mystery. I've sent a poll. Don't know how it's going to appear. Does it appear in chat though? So I've started with what kind of game? Something on the Play Store, I see. For Miku Day. So this is what it's going to be. The little thing in 33 hours. Because it's going to be a Miku Day. I'm not sure what to think of it. What is going to happen on Miku Day though? Actually tomorrow I have some friends coming at home. We are going to watch some videos. Some videos about how to invest your money. March 9th is Miku Day. What? It's for the White Day event? But White Day is on the 14th of March! It's a bit... like, it's like 5 days in advance, what? So why do they say it's going to be... why do they say they are going to open the venue in 33 hours? I'm confused. I'm really confused. So I guess we'll have to go and explore the Play Store. The virtual live room, the Valentine's event live was also ahead of Valentine's 6th. That's how they do the scheduling. Alright. Guess maybe why not? So apparently in the poll, the winning option seems to be something on the Play Store. So, shall I go and explore what we have? Oh, by the way, you can... what? Rhaegal is actually on the seesaw. Wait. Can I? Ah! All right. And now I take a photo. Ding ding. Ah. All right. All right. So I guess we can go and explore our options on the Play Store. So let me just go on face cam while I'm going to the Play Store. What do we have in there? What shall we try to find? What shall we try to find? All right, here we are. I don't actually have a scene where the screen is going to be fine, but whatever. It will have to do. This will have to do. Ah, it's terrible. Oh wait! Oh, you can do that. Then that's perfect. So then that's perfect. We are searching for a game. Jeez.
My Play Store is in French, guys. Don't pay me any attention. Because I'm French.
And limited are always on the first period of the month. On EN during Miku Day, we get an EN exclusive song that isn't on JP and 39 gacha tickets. Virtual avatar, a wish jewel, and 39 stamina items. Don't know which is better. So, what kind of game shall we try to find? Action, arcade, adventure, cards. Guess you know. Do you want to gamble? Role playing. All public, I guess. Board game. JP is getting next year. What? Why? What? Why are we ahead of Japan? That doesn't make sense. Strategy. Shall we try for a board game? Well, there's chess. Specific day, whenever you log in during special days. Cards. There's Hearthstone. But I'm actually shocked that we are ahead of Japan when it comes to what we get. I don't know. Yeah. Already did the 39 gacha last year. They didn't get an exclusive song. Next year we get the virtual avatar. Huh. By the way, I feel like I have the best virtual avatar ever because it has a pancakes t-shirt. You cannot rival that. I have a friend who plays Shadowverse, by the way. Still behind by a year. So why do they give us what they will have later? I'm confused. Sometimes the scheduling of things is it's weird. Or we could go worth playing it. Solitaire. You mean this one? Like this one? Spoiler alert, this kind of card games, Solitaire, I'm actually quite good at. There's racing games, simulation. What do you have in simulation, by the way? Kaiching idle clicker. Cat snack bar? Cat snack bar? Sorry, what? Alright, so So we are still following their steps. Empire City. Cats. Like, what is that? I think I've already seen an ad about that. Alright, alright. Shall we try the cat snack bar? Jeez. Alright, I don't know where I'm going, so you know what? This stream, and I don't know where I'm going, guys. I don't know where I'm going, so I'm going to relabel that stream as a just chatting stream. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to get a strike. So I guess we are going to explore. Or, well, you know what? You know what? Let's go for D4DJ. I've changed my mind. And I think it's going to be D4DJ. Do I have D4DJ here? That would be nice if I had it. No, I don't have it. Nah. Alright. Let's try and grab D4DJ then. Guess we can also play together if you guys download D4DJ. 2 different languages. My phone is on the EN App Store while my iPad currently is on the JP App Store. Jeez. Guess we can go for some D4DJ and then I'm going to show you how I'm good at Yu-Gi-Oh! How good I am at Yu-Gi-Oh! Jeez. Can I actually... Alright. Donuts Games! The screen is a bit jumping everywhere.
D4DJ グルービーミックス
So let me actually prepare for that. Oh, I think it's that one. Usually it was for Love Live, but then Love Live is dead. Rest in peace, Love Live. Just to use it. It's good. Right. Can I actually add here? Or is it that? It's just that the screen is jumping everywhere and it doesn't want to this. Alright. Just there's a download again. And the screen is jumping everywhere. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can forget D4DJ because the screen is jumping everywhere. Jeez. That's incredible. I'm watching it and I'm actually amazed. I'm watching this and I'm actually amazed. How can this jump everywhere like that? Okay, I'm going to create a new account forever. Skip. Is it still jumping everywhere? Or what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try and play the game. And if we see that the game just jumps everywhere, then we are going to go on another game. And that justifies me going to a just chatting stream, because then I can actually hide the fact that we are going to change games. Alright. Is that too slow? Alright. I have a feeling that D40J is one of those games you want to play with the most sound, because it adds something. Scratch notes. Jeez! Alright. This thingy is the thing I actually fear the most. If I had to say. This slider in the bottom is the thing I fear the most in this game. Jeez. Alright, let's give it a slight tap these notes. So, fun fact. I actually already played the game on my other phone, and the thing is that didn't go as well while I was playing the tutorial. Right now I'm actually I'm doing good. That last part doesn't count. You might need to switch fingers. So something like shoop, and then I change fingers, and there you go. Yup. Right. Interesting. Now I want to actually import my other account, please. Because there can only be one dark banana in this game, and that's going to be me, or myself, or I don't know. Can I actually please unit training? Alright, you want to train Link. Happy Aroundo! Jeez! I'm too good at that game! One day, by the way, I'll have to learn how to connect to the Japanese Play Store. Although, I guess on Android we have kind of a cheat code. I don't know. Please! Let me just import my account. That's going to be easier for you, for me, and for the world. It doesn't want to, right? This game is... Hidaka Saori, ohayo. Ah, Seto Rika. So I have two mermaids. That's... I don't remember her name. Nagisa. Right. I remember the anime. Who else? Don't remember. Peaky. Oh, that's Jennifer. Maybe. Yeah, right. Yuka Jennifer Sasago. That's not Chisaki Canon. Ah, it hurts. Somehow it hurts. And then I can unit formation. I can replace Maho. Maybe by Jennifer. Thank you very much. Dankeschön. Alright, I'm going to speak a lot of languages, I guess. No, I'm not going to. Please! Let me import my account! Ah! This game! It really wants you to learn, right? It really wants you to learn. Unicode? Kaibara Michiru? Already? No, I'm going to conquer the... Well, I mean, you know, use my other account. Just... Worry not. I'm saying things that are things. But please! Who would you want to be friend with? Energetic person. I guess. When having a conversation, you want to listen to others. Yeah, I'm more on the receiving end of things. Hey. What when making an important decision? Sense and sensibility. Just go with the flow. Eh. How? How? It's okay with me. I have no issue with having Rinku. Alright, can I actually, you know, transfer my account? Account code? Wait. Oh, alright, let me just have a look at the code. Let me just have a look at the code I need. Obviously that's going to be sensible data, so... Don't look, guys! Don't look! Facecam scene, this is the one. And you can see me in HD, in 4K. Wait, that's not even 4K. So then I go to D4DJ and I need... I'm going to need maybe to update on my other device, but... Menu... Wait. Now I want to try something. Wait. Title screen. Maybe I missed something. So if I go menu, I go accounting page, I go sign with Apple. You want to verify? Yeah. Ah. But, yeah. Ah, what? It's only Apple? Wait. Can you not link a Google account? Like, wait, like... I'm actually shocked. Alright. So I'm going to try and put my D4DJ account on the stream, well, on the phone that is currently being streamed. That would be nice, please. And then with a bit of luck, we're going to be able to play. Are we not going to? Jeez, this has been 1 hour of me actually struggling to make something happen. But maybe you guys actually like to see me struggling. I don't know. Alright, so I want to account code. Yeah. Alright, so then I'm going to put down my account here. So, jeez. This is going to be very interesting, I guess. But why can't we actually link a Google account? That's beyond me, you know? How? Well, does actually Bushiroad like Apple that much? You know? Alright. I have the account. Please don't jump everywhere. Please don't jump everywhere. Am I asking for too much? Oh, by the way, uncrop everything. Better, I guess. Because Love Life had a different screen size. Yeah, you know what? Hey, guys, look. That's better. Like, let me show you. And suddenly that's better, right? Woo! Maybe we can do something now. Do you guys actually have D4DJ, by the way? We can go for a multi-live. We can create a private room. Comment, have fun. Or you can actually hide the ID until you decide it's going to be public, and you can actually share it. This game was actually made to be played by the voice actresses, you know, because they can just copy the damn code somewhere. And then once it's shared, they can just either show it or not show it. I think they are going to have to show it. Let's search for something. Yeah. I have to do D4DJ scene on OBS. I guess it works. I guess it works like that. I have to do something about this layout. I'll repurpose it so that it's actually D4DJ ready. Jeez, I have a lot of resources. One word comments. Wait. One word comments. Have fun. That's 2 words. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. If you don't have the game, maybe I can just go and go for a free live. What do we have? Oh, let's do the Big Bang. Don't remember. There's Yes Bang Dream, guys! There's Yes Bang Dream! Does exist? Can I purchase the song? Okay. Ah! Ah, I misclicked. You know what? Let's play Yes Bang Dream. But I want live settings. The note speed has to be higher, otherwise I'm going to lose it. I'm going to try 9.2. Note size, please, a bit smaller. Lane opacity seems good to me. Just delay, whatever. Resolution settings, I guess it makes sense for it to be this way. I can mirror play, by the way, guys. Skin seems good to me. Okay. Nothing beats the round notes. Alright, I'm going to apply that. And let's go. Let's go for a song. Mahorei, Muni, Rinku. I have such a vanilla team. Alright, it's Yes Bang Dream. Oh, it's only in remix is actually interesting, you know?
ピンク一緒に踊ってもいい？ミユキさんお願いします。任せて姉ちゃん。行くよー。いいじゃん情熱的。やるっきゃないよね。レイはいやります。
Is it actually happy around singing? I think there are still some lines that are done by Shizaki Canon in the game. Ah, didn't see the note on the left. Keys! Life success. But it wasn't a full combo. Jeez, D4DJ is actually harder than Bang Dream or Project Sekai. Well, that's my humble opinion, though. And now I'm rank 3! Jeez. I actually like that the game recommends you songs. Second hardest to you? What's the first hardest to you? Song selection. Absolute. Song with same composer and song with same difficulty. Puroseka? Oh, wait. Ah, I was sure I actually had a team. Can play the game on auto, by the way. So to you, Puroseka is the first hardest in the list. But actually, in terms of comboing, I guess D4DJ is easier to keep the combo. But in terms of what you have to keep track of, I find it harder than the other games. Plus, it already has the side flicks, by the way. Kawaii Mini-chan! Wait, isn't the one on the right of my team a girl from Photon Maiden? Can I actually combo? Can I actually combo? You know, I'm playing a hard song, and I'm almost... I feel almost like I'm playing a song of level maybe between 20 and 23 on Bang Dream. It's considered to be a 10 plus. What am I missing? I'm too slow. Guys, I'm too slow! Yes, I am. Please leave us a review now. Oi! You want to go to the mode settings screen? So what does it say? Manual mode, normal mode. Oh, I had some of the things in in auto, I guess. Scratch assist. Full auto! Manual. I'm... You know, nowadays we have automatic cars. Like cars with... that change the gears automatically. But I still prefer the manual way to do it. Maybe it's just me being a boomer. Although I'm only 28. Oh, so I need to go and see if I can actually get some new songs. By the way, notifications, right? How many pulls can I do with what I have right now? Oh, there's a free pull here. Well, don't mind if I do, it's free. Don't mind if I do, it's free. Raise your hands up! But I cannot click on the screen if I raise my hands. That's Rinku. 2 stars. Wait, I didn't have the 2 stars? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. That's Shinobu. That's the girl from Futon made Ibuki? Ibuki? Ah, Anita! Please come back! I actually also, you know, listened to the 2 songs they released for the graduation of the characters in Bang Dream. Not having Aya singing is actually painful, in a way. Alright, next! Aoi. I'm good at that game. Well, actually, maybe not. I don't remember all the names though. Not yet, you know? Not yet. I don't have as many hours on D4DJ as I have on Bang Dream. Even in terms of the anime, you know? Yay! So who is the 3 stars? If I only get 2 stars, I'm going to be frustrated. Who are you? Who am I? Oh, that's Jennifer. Yuka. Sasago, Jennifer, Yuka. What are those 4 stars? What kind of special stars is that? Interesting. Wait, I can still do some free... Oh! What? This gacha is actually... Alright, I'm going to skip. Unicorn! There you go. There you go. Who do I get?
会った日のことは全部覚えてるよ
Yeah! Oh my god! Guys! We have some Yuri on the card. That was the card King was talking about, I believe. This girl, she's thirsty. She's thirsty. Give her some water. Tendo Ayate. Give her some water. Give her some water. All right. Who's the? Put your hand. I'm always going to do that joke. That silly joke. So who do I get this time? Akashi Maho. Yamate Kyoko! Don't tell me she can fight. Wait, what? I already had that. So I get some shells. Wait, I'm actually shocked! I get 5 free pulls! This game is actually fire, guys. This game is actually fire. Hiratori Kurumi. She's the soda. Mizushima Marika. Communication cosmetic. Takao Toka. Towa. Do I get another special member? Who do I get as a special member? Do tell me. Eh?
これが私の本気のダンスよ
Daria? Interesting. By the way, what? Ah! Nothing changes! The scam. I have one more. I have one more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's. Yuka. Next. Hiro. I want to see who's my Esora. By the same voice actress as Pareo, by the way. Both have some kind of this, you know, lady vibe. Although sometimes Pareo has less of this lady vibe, you know. But in their manners. And I got a unicorn.
全宇宙を僕の支配下に置いてやろう
No, I will conquer the world. And you will only be second. 10,000 points. Jeez, that's a lot of points. Ichihoshi Illumina. What? Is this Christmas? Is this Christmas or something like that?
貴重な時間を使ってお話しするんだから最大限に楽しんでもらいたいじゃない
Esora! 4 stars, by the way. No special member? So now I need to use my paid gems, which I don't have because I didn't pay in this game. Wait, what? There's so many free things here! Yamete! This is too much. I don't deserve that much surprise. I don't deserve so much rewards, surprise, presents, whatever you want to call that. That's insane. That's more gacha than in my whole life playing gacha games. Wait, that's a lie. That's a lie. But do you see streamers spending that much time on a gacha without actually spending any money or any time? Like, literally what I did is I just transferred my account from my other phone to here, and then look, so many characters. Kurumi, the Yuri girl. Don't think I didn't see you, Kurumi. Don't think I didn't see you, Kurumi. You cheeky girl. Unicorn once again.
ここは何のことかわかんないです。
So I have Cocoa now.
裏表なんてありませんよ。
What's the deal with her eyes, by the way? Lumina, she's scaring me. Does she have... Wait, Guys, I yet again have 5 free 10 pulls. That's... This game. Okay, I'm going to skip because now I'm bound to have a lot of the characters that we get here. Michiru! Kaibara Michiru. So there's one more Unicorn member I need. Alright, let's go for the next. Ah, Muni-chan! No other characters. I already had her. Okay. Wait. Why is she new? Sometimes this game scares me. So it's new or it... Awesome. Who is that? Yeah, okay. Wait. I see. I see. You're shy and then you're extroverted? You're both? Oh! Hey! That looks actually quite tasty. Please share with me. Button Maiden. Toa? Oh! Tsubaki. Tsubaki is also very shy, by the way. Shinobu!
本当のギリギリまで調整し続けてみるよ。私のこの手で頂点をつかむために。
Jeez, so many 4 stars. Okay, this requires tickets now. What other things do I have for free? Alright, nothing else? Alright, so there's nothing else I have for... except for those tickets, but... I'm going to not use them. Not yet. I guess that's enough gacha. Alright, I can actually... unit formation. I can actually use some my new characters. What do I want? Can I actually have... Wait, my other team. Who was missing? Oh, by the way. I can maximize her level. Do I get the training? Limit break! Limit break! Let's break the limits. One crystal for the limit break. Those mechanics are actually different. Hey Rinku. Even training again. To command, please. And we get to level 50. It's okay. And there we go. And then we have a team. What? Look, yeah, you can break the limits once again. What? I'm actually shocked. How many times can you break the limits? Alright. I'm not going to break the limits any further, because then I'm going to be considered, you know, a criminal, and that would be bad. Oh, my characters. Where are all the 4 stars characters I got? Where are they? Where are they? Where? Or was it just a, you know? Wait. Don't tell me I didn't actually get the characters, or are they? She wants donuts. She wants donuts. She's a. Or was it just a, you know, some kind of you know, appetizer? Tell you, hey, look, if you actually paid, here is what you would have had. Now I'm confused. Where are the characters that I should have had from the gacha? I'm lost. Ah, wait. No, so where are the characters? I'm lost, guys. I'm actually lost. Do you not get the characters? Do I not get the characters? Wait. 59 tickets and we already get it. Okay, I'm going to limit break once. I'm not sure I'm supposed to use this kind of crystal to limit break, but whatever. Wait! You can add stars to your characters! That's what it is! Fukushima Noa. So, does that mean I can actually trade this trade? Yep. And I can kinda, well, increase her level. No, it's a maximum level. Where is it? No. I wanted to go further. All right. Can I upgrade that? Maybe I should have actually customized it. Okay. Dengeki Bunko. Jeez. Can have playlists. Alright. So. Oh, there's bluebirds! Bluebirds. Okay, you know what? If we have to put a set list, we start with bluebird. We start with bluebird. What do we have? For the joke, you continue with Akatsuki. Then we need to find another song. Who's the big fan? Where are you? I'm continuing with that. And then I need a fourth one. And then I need a fourth one. Which song do I pick? There's storyteller in that game! I completely forgot that. Confirm! This is my set list! This is my set list! Change my mind! This is my set list! DJ time, DJ time. So I'm going to follow my set list, right? Right? I forgot to train Muni, which I'm going to do right now before I forget any further. And there we go. Thank you, Muni! Alright, so... Start! Okay, I think that's going to be it. You know, I'm going to play the set list. Hey! Oi! Can I? There's a... Sorry, what? There's the full version? Oh! What is this? You can pick any song during DJ time. Wait, and you can actually make your own rhythm map? Jeez, that's... Oh, that's so good. That's insane, actually. Alright, you know what? Can I play expert? I can. So I'm going to play this song, and I guess that's going to be the last thing I'm going to do for today. I'm sorry it was actually short in a way, because we didn't do a lot, but you saw me actually struggling. Yeah. We had some fun, I guess, on the... Having Aimin sing that song is actually very, very nice. Ah, yeah. Actually, a lot of things happening in this game. Ah! Well, I think I have to practice some more to actually play this game properly, I guess. Introduction. I guess these are episodes. Teacher unit, Jiren. Ah. What song is that? What a colorful world. Can I buy it? The jacket is actually very cute. And the song actually sounds nice.
今日の打ち上げのお買い物はぜひ私に行かせてください。
They
一緒に行きましょう。あんた一人は危なっかしいのよね。
Jeez, I have a lot to learn from
カッ
D4DJ.
プ麺のお湯は少なめ
I
にする
have
とより
a
美味しくな
lot
ると聞き
I
ま
need
し
to
た。
practice on this game.
これは試してみなくては。
I guess we could add D4DJ to the cycle of games we play. We could. Alright, I guess that's going to be it for today, guys. I guess overall it was a short stream, but whatever. I struggled. Let's say that Puroseka didn't help us a lot, but it was fun nonetheless. There was a ball. Jeez, there was a ball. I'm still shocked. There's a game in Puroseka. There's a game in the game. Gameception. That's incredible. I guess once we get another event, you know, a non-versus team event, we can go and play the regular game, like Puroseka, and also try and go having some fun in the little area then. And maybe we'll have the others next time. I don't know. But we have to make them discover this little area. If they didn't know about that, well, I guess they will know. And I'm only the only alien actually learning about that area because I'm an alien. Alien, Coco wa alien. All right. So, what about the next stream though? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to stream next. So I guess I'll have to keep you up to date on that, you know, on that end of the sentence. So guys, that was a lot of fun, even though it was a bit, what's the word for that? A bit rowdy? I think that's the word. But nonetheless, it was fun. I hope you had a lot of fun, even though it was a bit weird of a stream, but whatever. I'm a weird person, so I guess it fits. So guys, take care. Don't do too much silly stuff like I do. And we'll see each other in the next stream. So, bye bye. À la prochaine. See ya. Arrivederci. Das vidania. Auf Wiedersehen. I don't know. Palam. Annyeong. I don't have a lot of languages. Really. What do you mean, really, and smugs? Jeez. Why are you smirking? That's... Anyway, mata ne!